I forgot to pop out my window. Okay, there we go. Alright. So this is the first round of bronze, and we're having a rematch between Silas and Clover. I say rematch, even though it's not necessarily a rematch in the bracket, because I remember watching a Silas versus Clover, and it was horrid. I was having a terrible time. But I have more faith in Clover. Clover's been playing for a couple more Carbuncle's corners. So I'm hoping that the harassment game has leveled up significantly. So watch out, because here comes a 2-chain from Silas. Silas back down to his main chain. Pop him at red. Now needs a red to another red to finish up the GTR. And also Clover's garbage chaining has been quite good. Now Clover's setting off that 3-chain. I was not gonna beat out the other 3-chain because it powered up, but
oh boy.
Now we have a follow-up 3
Oh boy.
just to finish the job.
Too bad.
This is the first round of bronze, which I think this past Carbuncle's corner there was no iron bracket, so this is kind of the same deal where it's at least in my assessment, it was a bronze player fighting an iron player. I was like, what's going on? But look, Clover's my GOAT. Silas just created a color conflict. He just removed the color conflict, and he just created the color conflict again. And we've got 4-chain stairs from Clover, while Silas is figuring out what's going on, so
So I won.
we got a bit of competition, we got a bit of motion going on here. I'm gonna believe in my GOAT. Sorry, Silas. Clover a little high in column 3 and 4, but gets the 5-chain into the all clear. Additional 7, the additional 2 links on Silas's end is going to mitigate the benefit that the all clear gave Clover.
You will never beat me.
Clover opting for sandwich form. Leaving the opening of sandwich open. Kind of stacking up the pieces that she doesn't really need up to the side. Well, they don't really need off to the side. Also opting to pop early. Silas kind of broke their chain there with the missing red, but nothing impossible to dig. Not even going for the harassment, just going for the 5-chain, sorry, 6.
Oh boy.
And so that's gonna land. That's gonna be really tough for Clover.
You will never beat me.
Silas not expecting that 5-chain at the beginning, I believe, so going for these longer chains to ensure that he has the jump on Clover. Clover trying to keep these pieces all together. You know, fishing for that all-clear potential, but it's not quite there in the way that she would like. Alright, here comes a lengthy 6. It's a 7. It's just that the purple popped away.
Oh boy.
I was thinking, like, okay, it's
Too
missing
bad.
a link,
You will
but
never
it is
beat
missing a
me.
link, but the link was the 8th link. Silas making sure not to get anywhere close to the top of the board. So, doesn't need to stunt too hard.
You fool!
That.
2-chain attack. 2-chain rush?
Hey!
That's not a rush if it's not that long, I guess. Just an early game attack. Clover fairly clean, nice and neat down low to the board, tons of 2-chain attack.
That.
Silas has the main chain to respond with, so this is going to be a little bit ugly.
Oh boy.
Silas has his 6-chain win condition,
Too bad.
You will never beat me.
so he's just gonna spam that over and over again until Clover figures out a way to beat it. Silas also doing sandwich chain here. I gotta wonder why.
Huh?
Runs into a little bit of a snag on column 6.
Huh?
You gotta want to put the purple up there. That 1-chain was delectable.
Huh?
Throw Silas back open again.
Huh?
Breaking his tail a little.
How's that?
You fool!
Okay, certainly his tail's not completely broken, but, oh yeah, his tail did break. My bad.
How's that?
Well, the 7-chain is going to be enough to take the game from Clover.
Oh boy.
Obviously, Clover doesn't do too hot
Too
against
bad.
people
You will
who
never
build
beat
particularly
me.
long chains, or who stay alive long enough to set off their particularly long chains. Silas having a couple of realizations about those blue placements, I suppose.
Huh?
Gave an early 1.
Huh?
And here comes the 2. The 1-2. Not the worst block off ever. Not the best dig ever either. And here comes the 1-2 as well. So we have a 3-chain response. And Silas is clean now. Silas is gonna get a bit greedy, it looks like.
Huh?
We're gonna see how well this works out for him. Because he's gonna put the blue on top of those purples, and the long chain is gonna come out with the yellows. But Clover knows this is the time to strike, so here comes the 4-chain. Unfortunately for her. Oh, Silas gets the yellows, but the reds, the piled up reds, is too much. It cuts the chain. Gets the pieces to set off the rest of the chain, though. So that's going to be a 5, and Silas is going to take that game 7, knocking Clover down to
Too bad.
losers. How unfortunate.